it's Karen. I just thought I hadn't recorded in a while, and I thought I would talk to you about what's going on with this week and what I've been learning about eating and this plan that I'm always on. So I'm reading this book called Made to Crave, and it's a great book by Lisa Turquoise. She always inspires me. And she struggled with her weight off and on too, like I have. And today I just had this epiphany reading what she was reading about how we really were made to crave one thing only, and that's our belief in who God is. And for years, I've been through this vicious cycle of getting up in the morning, saying I'm going to eat well, then I go back and I eat donuts and junk food and all this stuff. And it's just a vicious cycle that keeps going on and on and on. And I finally decided within the last 6 months that I just wanted to get off that cycle. And so typically what I do after Christmas is totally go off, gain all the weight I've lost, plus probably 20 more. And I was bound and determined that this time I was not going to do that. So what I've decided to do is really put aside the crazy junk food that I'm eating, decide to really need God first, put him first, and put the foods on the back burner in second. And what happens when you start doing this is when you start making better choices, reaching for healthy foods, even though you might hate carrots in the beginning, if you reach for those healthy foods, eventually your mind starts to follow along, and so does your heart. And then you start wanting and desiring and craving good, healthy food, the things that God intended for us, instead of eating all the junk food. And I know that's hard to say, but it really is important that you come to grips with realizing, are you craving food more than you're craving your relationship with God? And if you're struggling with food and you're struggling with eating good, healthy food, then just start it one day at a time by trying one meal at a time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, getting through that by making healthy choices. And as you start to crave God, you'll crave that food less. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that I don't have times when I just want to boo-hoo and cry and throw a giant fit. But every time I want to reach for something that I know I shouldn't have, let's say like 10 cookies, I am just praying this little prayer, God help me. And I might have to pray 20 times throughout the day or 30 times throughout the day. But the thing is, you need to have resolve, and you don't want to quit it, because anything that's good, the enemy doesn't want us to have. He doesn't want us to have good health. And so he's going to keep us in this state of limbo of always wanting this bad food. And then we're never going to get beyond the hump. So I'm just saying, if you could get beyond the hump, try and make small changes, and really decide that you want to crave God more than anything else, more than that food, that he's the one that sustains you, not the food. The food is just our temporary fix. So I just really want to encourage you today. This is a journey. We can do it together. Keep fighting the good fight. Do it one meal at a time, and you will succeed. MPS, buy the book Made to Crave. It is such a great book. There's a verse that I'm saying in there every time I'm fighting the battle of food. The verse says, all things are possible, but not all things are beneficial. And that's in Corinthians. And I keep saying that all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. And I got to come to terms with that and have a hard talk with myself, and realizing that I put food before anything else in my life for so many years. And I'm finally stepping off that crazy merry-go-round. And you can too. Good luck to you. I'll be praying for you.